Hello, dear friends. Good evening. I will ask now the moderator to activate the chat room so that we can communicate with everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, wherever you are. We already have 190 participants. Very good. Chat box has been activated. Everybody is writing their feedback and comments. Actually, we're sitting next door to each other, but hello. Hello, the next door neighbor. Those of you who don't know, we are in India now. We are waiting for a Saturday event. It's going to be a grand event this Saturday. Now we are working. Okay, I see guys getting added to the list. Let's show some respect to those people who have already arrived, and we have maximum 1.5 hours because we just have to run with Igor. Let's try to do it within 1 hour, and let's do a very fruitful AMA session to try to answer all your frequently asked questions, because we've had many things. We've opened an office in India, we've launched tokenomics, and this next event is going to be in India again. So we have our hands full with events. Okay, if you have questions that bother you, you have time to write them in the chat, and we'll try to answer all of them. I guess we'll start with the questions that we are well aware of. We'll try to explain what's going on now, what's going on with tokens, and then later on, we'll answer the actually asked questions in the chat box. What town of India do you have your office? It's Nepal in Manipur. When are you going to start the second staking? Staking 2? Okay, let us not give the date, yes. It's too early. I will explain what's going on at this moment in time. First thing, we have started the distribution of the first pool or the first block, the first 1,000 users, and tokens are being credited to your personal cabinets, and you can put those tokens in staking. No less than 50%. You can put all in staking, but no less than 50%. You decide for yourself for what period. As for withdrawal of tokens from staking, see, we have encountered a very interesting story. In cabinets, emails often mismatch the reality, and often we looked at how to make sure that your cabinets are safer. Moreover, in just a couple of weeks, we are going to start crediting the cabinets through smart contract instead of personal cabinet like it is going on now. So the idea is you need to mention your crypto wallet, Web20, that is going to withdraw tokens, and after the activation of smart contract you won't be able to change it. Nobody, not me, not my team members, not for any money in the world, because it's smart contract. It's integrated there once and for all. Once the withdrawal is activated, we need just 1 day to complete all the tests, and we'll activate the withdrawal. As soon as you mention your wallet there, make sure that you mention the right one, not the exchange wallets, only the non-custodial crypto wallets. For the maximum security, please use the address of the wallet from the DexSafe. It will be the safest way for you, but not exchange wallets, please, because an exchange can change tomorrow and you will lose your wallet then. So it is important. We'll make a separate announcement about that, and we'll keep telling people about that for the next 2 weeks. And when they will tell me, "Oi, can you please change my wallet because I mentioned my exchange wallet?" But in 2 weeks' time, a smart contract is going to be activated. You won't be able to change anything. Now about the delivery. Many questions about delivery. See, guys, we are changing our delivery format. Everyone who has ordered their DEX nodes before June 5th, all of those guys will get their DEX nodes delivered by mail. But please show your understanding and try to collect your DEX nodes by different methods. I will explain what's going on now. First thing, we have encountered, actually in big numbers, the cases of unreadiness of people who want to go deeper into what we are doing actually and what legislations exist in different countries. So in some countries, people come to collect their DEX node and their customs officer is asking them what it is, and the person just tells them, see, this is a cryptocurrency miner. And the inspector says, wow, this is very interesting. Where did you buy it and how much did you pay? He said, I paid $1,500 for it on the webpage, and that person forgets that we don't sell miners. Miners means creation of new coins through cryptocurrency from special devices, but we do not sell miners. You get credited tokens by smart contract. Second thing, users often tend to forget that mining is banned in a particular country, and they tell them that this is a token miner. And second thing, our DEX node doesn't cost $1,500. It costs $145. The rest is the price of the software. Altogether, it's like a hardware-software complex. It is, yes, $1,500. But these are two different things. And when the user tells the customs officer at the customs about this, everything is used against him to make sure that they get as much custom duty extracted from the user as possible. So we are abandoning now the practice of mailing these DEX nodes directly to the mailing addresses of our users, because users tend to be quite illiterate in collecting their DEX nodes. So we're going to work through official offices that are going to be placed in different countries. Now we have one in Dubai. Another one has been opened in India. Soon we are going to have our inventory and DEX nodes here. And India is going to cover a whole territory of India. We're preparing our offices in CIS countries, in Asian countries a bit later, also in EU. So one bit at a time, we're going to have our own sales points there. So please show your understanding and try to collect your DEX nodes. Please help us to deliver your DEX node to you. This is true about those people who have ordered it before June 5th. For other people who will be ordering starting from June 5th and onwards, there is some upline who help us with the DEX node delivery. We try to show better attitude here, but best way is to collect your DEX nodes from the sales points. Now, another important thing I wanted to specify about tech support. Guys, you're talking to live people there. If you're writing a phrase that I'm going to call Alexey Kedo, I'm going to complain about your being rude to tech support. They're live people. You're slowing down your own process of finding a solution. Please, when you go to tech support, provide maximum of necessary information. A good example, try to put yourself in the shoes of tech support and you get a request. Nothing works on my DexNet. What can a tech support do with that? He starts asking some specific questions. You start being rude, like what's wrong, and the person simply is not motivated to help you more than is what described in his job description. But if you want to establish a more personal contact, then they can help you because they work over their working hours. Still, try to be as specific as possible in your requests and help tech support to find out what is wrong with you. Because it's highly individual. Now about DexRate, we have prepared answers to frequently asked questions. A few posts above you can find in my Telegram channel answers to these FQAs and see whether your question fits the description in that file before going to tech support with that. Now about DexRate, why some people experience different DEX rates. We're testing now. We are looking where we have breakdowns because we observe how DEX nodes operate, and many people think that I have perfect internet throughput capacity, so my DEX rate must be 1. But it doesn't work with all like this. If you measure your internet speed, please know that every second when you measure it, you get different indicators because internet means millions of kilometers of cables, switches, and equipment, and there might be breakdowns between our DEX nodes. Sometimes the speed changes abruptly, and DexRate takes into consideration not only the throughput capacity of your internet, but also uptime in the daytime, uptime within a given period of time, and it can be very, very different with different people. So our main task is to connect our DEX nodes as much as possible. We collect different cases, we study them, and generally we see that this is how quote-unquote stable internet is, and we will try to make sure that your DEX node works better, but you also try to ensure all the enabling environment for it. I think I have covered the basic things. Let's go into the chat room now. I see number 1, how to put token in staking. I know how to withdraw it. To withdraw it, you'll have a special button. We'll try to do it tomorrow, right? Yes. We'll add the withdrawal after all the tests are done. Can we put to staking all rewards, only 50% from them? As soon as you have the button of withdrawal, you will have the button of staking. You'll be able to put other 50%. Already, actually, it's done. 30 minutes ago, it's already online. You can put all 100% of your credited coins to staking without waiting for the withdrawal button. Very good. So other people are writing that you can stake 100%. Yes, you can. Can you specify about the annual percentage or interest rate, how it works? It's absolutely straightforward. There are periods of 3, 6, 12, 24, and 36 months, and each period gives you certain profit, right? Some reward for that period. You can see 3 months, that means 12%. By the end of that period, you'll get plus 12% to your invested amount or staked amount. If you stake 1,000 tokens for 3 months, by the end of the period, you'll get 1,000 plus 12% to your 1,000. That would be 120 more tokens. And all these periods work in the same manner. By the end of the period, you get the reward in the amount that is mentioned there. There's an interesting thing. If I buy my DEX node today and I'm going to collect it from Dubai and I plug it in, is it going to be part of the first pool of token distribution? Yes. Answer is yes. Everyone who is plugging in today are going to be a part of the first block until we run out of it. We have 30 million tokens, so until we distribute all of them. Whoever plugs in, they have access to this up to 1,000 tokens per day with the DexRate 1, with the ideal DexRate. So whoever plugs in their DEX nodes, who collect them from the office, that's why people try to come to the office and collect them right away, because then they plug them in and there is a possibility to be part of the first block and get credited 1,000 tokens. Where should I mention the address of my wallet? I guess that goes back to what you originally announced, Alexey, right? Yes. As soon as we do it, we'll put it on the site and we'll make an announcement on official Telegram channel so that you will be able to know where to mention the address of your wallet and what to do next with that. There's another question. What to answer customs officers about what's in the package? You tell them it's a Wi-Fi router. That's one option. Or you can continue, actually. In fact, we fit a number of descriptions. First thing is Wi-Fi router. We're fully in line with that description. Second thing is a small hard disk. It's a house cloud storage device. What about DexSafe? Will we have staking there? A bit later, guys. A bit later. We'll have it. We'll make the announcement when we'll be close to that. Okay. I see a long question here. When are you planning to start the functionality of staking for the coins bought at the exchange? If I understand correctly, it's going to be in DexSafe. Tell us, please, is there going to be a staking for coins?
which are in DEX point? If yes, then with what interest rate? That's the second question. Okay, let's do it one at a time. You will be able to stake not only in the DexSafe, you'll be able to use the tokens bought at the exchange and put them into your personal cabinet of DexNet.1 and put it in staking number 2. Staking number 1 is unavailable for you because only tokens credited to your account from your device will be put there. But whatever you buy from the exchange, you can put it in staking too. And a bit later, you'll be able to do it in DexSafe. Now about tokens from DexPoint. These are the tokens which already you can withdraw and put in staking. But as long as these tokens are acquired not from the DexNode device, you'll be able to put it in staking too only. Do you know already what will be the price of 1 gigabyte of Dex Cloud and the same amount of traffic of Dex Mobile? Yes, we have this expected costing. We are preparing this for the landing of DexSafe. You'll be able to see the price of that service. For Dex Mobile, again, you'll be able to see it, but in the actual mobile app, we have finalized the Android version and about 95% for iOS, the version of this option. So very soon you'll be able to see how it works. Will we be able to buy DexNode from DexSafe right away? From DexSafe, a bit later. Maybe yes, a bit later. Earlier you mentioned that there will be some kind of partnership program to get 3% of coins from the overall coins generated by the lower tiers of partners. What can you tell us about that? Yeah, we know a couple of things about that. Now, to answer this question, in fact, this function is on the marketing company's side, and each marketing company will have their own integration. I know that one company has almost completed this integration. There's an integration project going on in the second and third one. When they complete this integration, then there will be an official announcement made. But generally speaking, this bonus, this option is given away to the marketing company's side. If I personally won't be able to collect my DexNode from Dubai before the completion of the first block, will I get token at the average DEX rate in the second block? Good question, right? Unfortunately, as far as the second block, you won't be able to get it at the average DEX rate. This function was granted only to those people who are part of the first 1,000 because those guys put their trust into us when there was no solid fact and was mostly like vote of confidence that they gave to us based on some enthusiasm. Not everybody from those first 1,000 early adopters got their DexNodes. On one hand, we could say that the company did what it had to do. We did ship out the DexNode. It's a problem of the person who told the customs officer that they are bringing in the mining device and they bought it for 1,500. But at the same time, there are people who, because of some other reasons, didn't get their DexNode because of those people who told the customs officers that it's a coin miner. It might be in your country, even in your city, but because of different reasons, it hasn't reached you yet. But we are all live people and adequate people. If I were in the shoes of the client, I would have considered it unjust. That's why we decided to provide this additional crediting from the side of the company, although we won't be able to refund it, and the client will get it anyway. So basically, it's a double expenditure for us. Additionally, we also credit token at the average DEX rate, but it's an exclusive condition because we show our human touch, in spite of the fact that there are guys who switch off their DexNodes right to the tech support, say that my DexNode has been switched off. Can you please credit it at the average DEX rate? First thing, we see that the DexNode was connected, but at a very low DEX rate, and then all of a sudden it switched off. Even if you fail to connect your DexNodes to online, you will still understand what's going on with that. You should understand because we have a number of communication channels. So you might look a bit silly in the eyes of the tech support team. Okay, we have declared that we are going to credited at the average dex rate, we will. But trust me, I know who those people are, and whenever you come physically to the events, just know that I know about you, okay? Yes, guys, please know this, because whenever we try to show openness and honesty and transparency by answering, by helping out, and in response, in return, we get this kind of thing. It leaves sour feeling. So it's better not to do. It's better to do what is right and not what you think is better for you. Another question. Okay, tell us please who we should get in touch with about the delivery of DexNote. If you ordered before today, you go to the person who recommended buying DexNote, and then we'll try to get this delivered through that person. If you are doing it from today, you have to think which sales point to collect it from. I have a question. Before the launch of the first 1000 tokenomics, there was one DexRate, then 0 to 0.9. Then I launched the second DexNote, and its dex rate is 0.95. I'm an internet technician, and I'm absolutely confident of the quality of my internet connection. It's highly individual. So the best option is to go to the tech support with that. But I understand that you're an internet technician, so I'm sure you will write a good, specific request to tech support by describing what's going on with you. I like reading your detailed request and provide the same request to the tech support with the number of your order. Another thing, guys, we have a huge demand on our tech support team. So if you don't get your question answered right away, please show your understanding. Okay, it's a temporary thing. If my DexNote is not delivered under the first pool, will I get it under the second pool at the average dex rate? You won't get it at the average dex rate. You will get it at the actual dex rate. Now, try to get your DexNote collected as soon as possible. Sometimes during planned works, my power goes off for 4 hours. What is the best solution for that? You can do it through the power bank, or you can move over to the place where there is no blackout, although in the next few years there won't be places like this, I guess. But the easiest option is to connect your power bank. Take as powerful a power bank you can find, connect it to the DexNote. You have a special cable from USB cable, and the actual power bank can be also connected through the charging device to smartphone. And there can be a situation when the charging device charges your power bank, and power bank is charging your DexNote. If power is off, power bank charges your DexNote. One thing, make sure that the whole thing works, because sometimes there can be low quality, I wanted to say Chinese made thing, but now it's not true, because all of things are made in China and they're quite good quality. But there are poor quality power banks, and they cannot be charged and simultaneously charging other devices. So please experiment with that. If the quality is good, then it can do both things. I'm told that our interpreter is online. He was running a bit late. Now, I bought my DexNote on the 1st of June. I plugged it in, but it's not online. What do I do about this? I've been fighting it for a number of days. My blood pressure is very high. It's hard for me to answer your question without any details. For that, you should go to the tech support providing more information. At least you can write whatever you wrote here and add the number of your order. Then they will look individually at what is going on there. Alexey, please specify, can you deliver your DEX notes which were ordered before 5th of June, because there is no way that I can collect it in Dubai. In Ukraine is a separate story for us, because it's not simply a number of guys who wrote that this is the equipment for mining, and they did not simply say that it costs $1,500, but they also paid $500 tax, by thus confirming their readiness to accept DEX notes like this. And now in Ukraine, we have certain difficulty with all of this. We are trying to circumnavigate it somehow, but we need time. So the time is going on, and I believe you can get in touch either with your mentor. Maybe they have a DEX note and they can pass them on to you somehow. Try to find a solution together with the company, the person who recommended you buying that DEX note. A bit later, we'll have an official office open there, and then from there, we'll be delivering notes all over the country. And now, simply your DEX note won't reach you, unfortunately. Hello, everyone. Tell me, please, are there going to be trainings on how to use crypto wallet if I'm going to use cryptocurrency for the first time? Are there going to be tutorials on all types of applications, and can I pay for the DEX notes in tokens? The training, of course, will be there, especially on how to use DEX wallet. These tutorials will be posted on Telegram channels and videos. As far as the paying for DEX note in tokens, I guess now this function is not going to be. We'll return back to that a bit later, after the launch of the blockchain. Hello, Alexey. I've connected two DEX notes. One has DexRate 1, another 0.4. Yes, it can happen. See, there can be a situation when you connect a number of DEX nodes to the same Wi-Fi router, and all of them have different DEX rates. There can be cases when there are 5 DEX nodes on the Wi-Fi router, 4 of them have 1 or almost 1, and 1 is considerably lower. Here, another important thing is the throughput capacity of your internet channel. Look what can happen. The actual throughput capacity of internet channel is variable. It's not always the same. When you measure it different points in time, it will always be different. And the on time of internet channel is also different. Sometimes it goes off. And now try to imagine there can be off times and the narrowing of the channel. And your Wi-Fi router connects a number of DEX nodes. One of them is transferring data. One of them is accepting or receiving data and transferring data. So it takes some size of the throughput capacity, say 80% of throughput capacity. And the second DEX node at the same moment in time goes to DexNet in order to get or send some file. And it's missing the required throughput capacity. And if at this time internet also went down for a fraction of a second, then it shows low DEX rate. And in order to get it up, it needs some time. It starts accumulating uptime to make sure that during the day period uptime is high, then it will move over to a different DEX rate. But there is also throughput capacity of your internet channel, as I mentioned. So it's all varying story. You can connect to the same Wi-Fi router, I don't know, 5 DEX nodes, and you can start the speed test. And it's all DEX nodes, you will get absolutely different results. Another question. People are quite afraid if you sell many DEX nodes in India, say 1 or 2,000, then in tokenomics, the first block and subsequent blocks won't be able to keep like that for a number of months. Then tokenomics is not going to be exact, and there won't be remuneration according to your diagram. No, remuneration is going to be exactly like according to our roadmap. It's just that the time of distribution of tokens will be shorter if there will be more devices connected than originally described in our roadmap according to our plan. In tokenomics, we have certain calculation of how many DEX nodes will be distributed for 30 days. If there will be more DEX nodes than originally expected, then this block is going to be covered and closed much faster. But nothing else is going to change. Everything is going to be distributed exactly like originally promised. Nothing will change. Then I think everyone will benefit more if we sell 1, 2, 3, 5,000 DEX nodes in India. It's going to grow, actually. Everybody will enjoy it eventually. Now, hello, Alexey and Igor. I'm one of the first 1,000 order placers and still haven't gotten my Dex node. No operators are answering my questions at all. Tell me, please, when exactly can I get my long-awaited Dex node? Yelena Shafeeva. It's an interesting thing. Usually tech support somehow still answers our clients' questions. If they don't answer at all, then you're either writing at off their usual working hours or something else is wrong. I will ask the moderator to take the screenshot with the name and the complaint, and we'll see what's going on in your particular case. Next. Is XTCOM available for withdrawal? For the staking each quarter, there must be some kind of accrual, not every quarter, no. In the up to first 12 months, it's done until at the end of the period, and next 24 and 36 months, and then every 3 months accrual is done. It's all described in tokenomics. Those people who cannot collect DexNode from Dubai, although we'd ordered in January, what happened to them? Those DexNodes will be shipped out and delivered to you in any case. It's just a matter of time. If you have an option to come and collect those DexNodes from our office, that's going to happen much faster. It depends on a country. In some countries, we do deliver it. For Europe, for instance, there's no problem. Also, no problem for Kazakhstan. CIS countries, they want to get some additional cut for that. So it depends. It's highly individual for different countries. Can I put tokens into staking every day? Yes, you can do it anytime you want. If my DEX node is not delivered until the first pool is distributed, am I going to get the second DEX pool on DexRate? No, we have answered it already. The first block, as we answered, is like this, but the second block, you must have your DEX node with you to make sure that it works properly. Igor mentioned that for 3 months staking, it's 12 months. You mean it's an annual? No, it's the interest rate until the end of for the end of the period. If we're talking about 3-year period, then it's 60% for annual. Every year, 60%. You will get it at the end 180%. If it is for 3 years. For 3 months, it says 12%. Then by the end of 3 months, you'll get 12%. Not 12 annual percent, but 12% for 3 months. I bought my DEX node on 12th of December. I live in Switzerland, and I realized that your office is not going to be open in Europe anytime soon. I would ask you to get my order to me 12.03. I'm prepared to pay for all the costs, and please plug in my node in Dubai. But it's impossible to connect or plug in your DEX node in Dubai. First thing, if you are the first 1,000, then this DEX node is going to be delivered to you for free, like promised. And now we are updating the addresses of those people who we promised to deliver this DEX node, but who haven't gotten that DEX node. If you're not part of the first 1,000 and your DEX node was done before 5th of June, it was done 20th of December, it's going to be delivered, but for money. I don't think it's going to be too expensive to deliver to Switzerland. We're preparing a functionality when the payment for the delivery can be done through a personal cabinet in DexNet.1. Considering the distance, we can get connected to DHL, Hoops, and other delivery services modules, and you can see the price of delivery. And you can get your DEX node delivered, but it will work. This functionality will work only for those people who have done it before 5th of June. Everyone who did it after June 5th, the handouts are going to be done through the official sales points or delivery points, and then within your country, you can either collect it in your local postal office, which will be much faster than to send it out from Dubai, or you can get it through your mentors or leaders. They can help you with that. Okay, other questions about marketing companies. It's better to ask marketing company those questions. They will give you a much clearer answers to those questions. Another thing, can I buy cryptocurrency in DexSafe? Or there is a possibility, like, yes, there is such a possibility. You can buy cryptocurrency for cryptocurrency. There is already such an option. You can use it through swap. We have DEX exchanges connected to it, and through DEX swap, you can buy any other cryptocurrency virtually from any blockchain. Can I replenish my staking? Yes, of course. You replenish it. You can do it every day. You can send your tokens to staking while it is accessible. I wouldn't call it replenishing staking. It's like creating new staking. If you send 1,000 tokens in staking and it works there for 36 months, you cannot add more tokens there. You can open new staking for any other amount. Yes, again, next question. I don't have my DEX node plugged in. I changed the lead cable to router, then it starts working for a number of hours, then it's offline again. I switched off the power, then reconnect, and again works. Then again, it's offline. I try to connect and disconnect. I moved out around the cables. They seem to be working. Is it okay? No, it's not okay. The same kind of question, please write the same question to the tech support. Take the screenshot, and you will be instructed what to do, what not to do, what to experiment with, and then we'll be able to answer much better your question. If something wrong is with the DEX node, and it's our error, and then we'll replace it. But I would ask, I understand the way you wrote it in your comment, you asked the question, the question, you have a lot of question marks at the end. I would ask to be more polite when approaching tech support, because they're not responsible for what is happening in DEX node. You can write it to me in comments like this, but not to the tech support. Okay, moving on. Yes. Is wallet going to distribute bonus tokens to other wallets connected? Yes, smart contract is going to be launched, and this smart contract is working. Very soon it's going to be functional, and everything is going to be distributed. It's about the DEX pool, where 1% is distributed among other wallets every day. Yes, this functionality is going to be launched quite soon. DexRate shows 0. What can I do about it? Wow. Again, go to the tech support. It's highly individual. There can be unexpected circumstances of your case. I don't understand the question. 2% from each DEX node. DEX node. When can we get the rewards in DEX tokens? This is about the matching bonus, I think. Guys, when marketing companies will make the presentation, crypto card, when are you going to have it? We are waiting for it. Guys, I wanted, actually, I can use this. Let me show you something. See, this is the DEX safe that we're all familiar with. And let me switch off the background. See, this is the card. You can connect it. We're already testing it. In other words, that's what I wanted to show. We're already testing the card. We get already fun results. There are some bugs to chase out, but it's quite cool. It's sooner than you think. Yes, it's really cool. What about the second 1,000? Can you show your human touch to the second 1,000? I don't understand the question. No, it's the question. Are you going to show good attitude to the second 1,000 people, like you show human touch to the first 1,000? People think that we're not understanding about the second 1,000. No, we can show human touch. We show human touch to all. We try to maximize our understanding for all to make sure that everybody gets their Dex node. But there are some nuances that you must be aware of and help us in making sure that we do it as fast as possible. We can show this human touch for all. The main difference is that the first 1,000, when they were buying Dex nodes, they didn't have anything to rely on to put their trust in. When they were running a very high risk in their head, of course, we knew what we were doing, but for outsiders, it might look like a real vote of confidence. But the second 1,000 already could see something and understand that it's quite tangible and serious. And what about the delivery of DexNode to United States? No, USA is, we're not working with the United States yet. Let us find good footing in the market where we do work, and then we'll try to carve out more niches. Now about the wallet, who can help me with the installation of DexSafe? Well, I go to the Safe Security tab to put in the code, and I cannot put in the code because there are no windows to put in the code where I can see the numbers, and there is no save button. I wrote 5 times to tech support, and Irina asked me to help, and I even sent the video, but I didn't get any answer from her. Help, please. In fact, if you wrote to tech support and if you showed your data from smartphone, please make a note of that. I will ask Irina also to look at what stage your complaint is at the moment, but you need to understand that there might be some individual cases with your particular cell phone. Maybe there are some cell phone settings are off, like creation of code or other things. But if you went to tech support already with that, then there must be something more interesting than that. Okay, we'll look at it and find an answer. We have your contact through tech support, so we'll get back to you. When are you planning to start delivering Dex nodes through Amazon all over the world? When are we going to do that? We've been going to do that for a long time, but we're going to start delivering it through Amazon quite soon. Actually, there are some nuances, even with Amazon. In order to start working with Amazon, we are fully ready for that. We need to finalize the legal model for our company. For that, we also need some time. But generally speaking, we'll already understand through which team it will work. With Amazon, with eBay, with AliExpress, I understand how, through which logistical patterns it's going to be, but it's not going to be fast. Unfortunately, the paperwork world doesn't work fast. Can we connect DexNode to Starlink? Of course, no problem. My DexNode in Europe works with Starlink. No problem with that. Very good DexRate. Okay, to be honest, very good. In Starlink, I have DexRate 0.86 on my DexNode, and I understand why. Because Starlink, every 15 minutes, changes satellites, and during the change of satellite, there is some breakdown, and that breakdown, disturbs my uptime. So on my DexNode, it's 0.86, and as a technically versed person, I know where I have this breakdowns. It's a good thing, but you see there are some breakdowns in connection. I have a question about the staking conditions. If I place 1,000 coins in staking for 1 year, and tokenomics says that I get rewards every 3 months, and how many tokens I will be able to get in 3 months. Once again, I will find out. I get put in staking 1,000 coins for 1 year. Sergey, 1,000 for 1 year. You get at the end of the period, you will get your reward, not every 3 months. In the first 12 months, first 3 staking for 3 months, for 3, 6, and 12 months, reward is done at the end of the period. The reward for 24 and 26 12 months, you get this every 3 months, but only after the end of the whole period. After 12 months, you'll be able to get your rewards every 3 months. It's also described in tokenomics. My DEX nodes have been cleared of customs for 18,000 hryvnia. I didn't want to get it at the customs at this kind of price. What do I do about this? It's upon the recommendation from tech support, you didn't collect them and you did the right thing. I will tell you why such high price of customs clearance was given to you, because other guys before you during the customs clearance, they said that we paid 1,500, but they forgot to mention that it's for hardware and software complex, and the customs decided to clear the customs at this higher price. And there were a number of people who agreed with this kind of price, and they paid for the customs clearance, thus confirming that people are prepared to pay more for customs clearance. Yes, say no, but what to do without nothing? It will be either destroyed or something else. We'll send you a different DEX node. If you're in the first 1,000 DEX nodes, you will get your token accrued, but the second DEX node won't be acquired by you through a delivery address, but through official office on the territory of Ukraine. We have launched this process. As soon as we have such an office in Ukraine, then it would be a matter of a few months, maybe even less. You'll be able then, through the new mail, get this DEX node delivered to your home, or you can collect it from that office. My DEX node is plugged in, but I cannot see my DexRate or other data. I wrote to tech support a number of times. They said that they sent your question to the specialists. What can I do about that? Again, we keep an eye on that. We see that there are a number of DEX nodes that demonstrate unsatisfactory DexRate, and our tech support team works on that. They cannot help you with that at this moment in time. We send all those questions to tech team. It's not a quick process. Even if there are some things that we understand what's going on with your DEX node, we need to keep looking at it to make sure that we are right, so that when we get back to you with an answer, we don't give you wasteful promises, or instead we decide that we either replace your DEX node or our specialist can solve it remotely, or maybe some additional actions need to be done either with the Wi-Fi router or the DEX node. So I would ask you to wait here. And we have quite a number of requests like that. We have increased the team of tech support, although for a couple of weeks we have received. We're going to fix all this problem and the burden is going to be reduced, but please understand, show understanding. So the accrual depends on DexRate. Yes, DexRate is the multiplier by which tokens are multiplied before they get to your wallet. Now about the white paper, whoever sends it to more than 12 months, get it every 3 months. But Igor says you get it only at the end of the period. Until the 12 months, you get it at the end of the period. But if you give it, if you buy, say, staking for 24 months, then you get it every 3 months after the completion of the first 12 months. It's all written in the smart contract. At the beginning of February, we paid for the DEX node to be delivered to Ireland. There will be no problem with the shipment and delivery, I hope. Okay, we have the following story. We already have a fixed list of people who we promised customized delivery. And for those people, we're going to deliver the DEX node one way or another. Either we will ask somebody to bring it over to you, or in another way, we're going to deliver it to you, we promise. Another thing is that we need to update those delivery addresses, because even now we encounter situations when DEX nodes are delivered, but nobody collects it. We get in touch with a person and he says that I changed my address. I moved to another country, for instance. Now it's especially popular. That is why before the shipment, somebody will get in touch with you to update the real delivery address. If somebody doesn't get in touch with you for a long time, I wanted to tell you to write to the tech support, but not now, maybe. Wait a bit. Well, they're quite busy with other issues, but somebody will get in touch with you for sure. Please wait. Your delivery address is going to be updated, and then it will send it to you. Another question, there might be some technical works with the internet provider. Can we connect DexNode to mobile internet somehow? You can, but it's not so easy, actually. See, our DexNode can be connected only by LAN cable if you have GSM Wi-Fi router, mobile GSM Wi-Fi router with RG45 port, then you can connect it to that and switch it over to mobile internet. But DexNode itself has a function of working through Wi-Fi, but it hasn't been activated yet because it puts too much power on the processor resource, because we need the processor resource now. Generally speaking, when we activate that Wi-Fi module, you'll be able to connect your DexNode to a Wi-Fi connection point of your cell phone, and this way get it connected to mobile internet. But it's going to happen a bit later. We do it one step at a time. And those DexNodes that were bought before June 5th, what pool are they going to be included into? I bought them 2 months ago. Those which were bought before 5th of June, we have launched the first pool, first block, and it includes all those DexNodes which are online at the moment. Additionally, we have included there those DexNodes which were among the first 1,000 DexNodes bought, even if they have 0 DexRate or the node is not physically delivered, they still get their tokens accrued at the average DexRate. In other words, we will do everything possible to make sure that those people who bought it before June 5th will try to deliver it to you as soon as possible so that you can get it plugged in. Maybe you'll even end up in the first pool if we do not distribute all the first pool before time. If it ends up, then you'll end up in the second pool. Now, guys, I understand that now is the tastiest bit, because now we are distributing tokens from the reward pool. And doesn't matter whether it is the first, second, fifth block. There's certain volume of tokens which are going to be distributed. And if you're concerned that you're not going to end up in the first block, because it's 30 million tokens will be there, you will get your 30 million. You won't get it in 30 days, maybe, but maybe 40 days, 50 days. Doesn't matter. You will still get it. Those tokens will be distributed one way or another. And now, the tastiest, the most interesting conditions that we offer to our clients. Why? Because to get it, you need to go through a certain passage. First, you need to wait for your DexNode, not quickly, but now is the maximum rate of distribution tokens, and you still have a couple of years to get the tasty bits of token distribution. You need to take some patience and wait. There are some breakdowns in your internet. There might be a problem that your DexNode doesn't behave the way it is expected. We'll replace it again. Some time is needed for that. Now is the establishment period. The market is accepting the company, and the company is trying to find its place in the market. It's like a diamond in the rough, and it needs to be cut. And those people who are cutting this diamond get the tastiest bits. But the real big business will start when we start accruing it from the reserve pool, when 40% from everything going through our services are going to be accrued among all the holders of our token. Here, where the real big, beautiful, large-scale business will start. Now we're just distributing tokens. It's not a business model. It's just a big, powerful airdrop among those people who are establishing DexNodes, because we need those DexNodes to deploy the services, because on those services we're going to make money, and 40% from those services you will get in tokens. That's when the real business will start. Now it's more like airdrop, and that's why the number of tokens is quite large, but the path is quite thorny, and we're also moving through this thorny path. Sometimes you create more thorns in this path as well through tech support, something else. But this is how we do things. And we're quite understanding that we're cutting this diamond in the rough, and eventually we get beautiful, shining diamond. That's what is going on with us. It's very great that we have entered this stage, because sometimes startups end up at the startup stage and never develop further. We have passed that stage. We're quite confident. We have financial confidence, we have additional investments. Our task now is to correctly chase out all the bugs and start scaling up the business. Now we are fine-tuning together with you, and you get the maximum number of tokens as a result. Next question about staking. I've put my coins in staking for 36 months. It says that your tokens plus 80% will be acquired. It's not 80%, not for the period, no 80, 60 per year. Is it a bug or part of the feature? Yeah, I think it's a small bug if you see 80% there and not 60%. So you understand that you put it in staking instead of 60%, you see 80%. I think we just need to recheck it. Thank you for your feedback. We'll recheck it. Yes, we see your staking. So maybe there will be some nuances and details that we have to be aware of. Thank you for your feedback. Are you planning to open your office in Russia? I don't know, guys. Officially, we cannot open an office in Russia because that is why. So officially, we cannot open offices in Russia, unfortunately. Next. If I put 1,000 coins in staking for a year and tokenomics says that I get token rewards every 3 months, can I make withdrawal every 3 months? The same question has been answered previously. After 12 months, if you put it for 12 months, you'll be able to get the withdrawal of your reward after 12 months. What percentage of reward will I get if I put my staking coins in staking for 1 year? I think 24, right? 24%. What is the percentage for staking now? No, more. It's mentioned there when you send your coins to staking, you can choose either 12 months or something. And next to the 12 months, you see the percentage of, it's 36% per year. I was just hinted or told. Next question. Can I order the DexNode in Poland and send it to Ukraine? It's up to you. You can order the DexNode to Poland, but then what are you going to do with that? It's up to you. It's your decision. If it is your personal thing, you can move around with you. No problem. Okay. Hello. I bought DexNode today. For its delivery to there is no Northern Cyprus delivery. But if I'm going to collect it from the office in Dubai, you can mention your delivery address, but you just tell that you're going to collect it personally from Dubai. You can come and collect it from our office. You can mention your personal address in Cyprus, no problem. Second question. Are you going to have a browser in DexSafe to trade on Dex platforms? And when are we going to be able to add tokens there in different networks like Ton, Solana? Look, as far as browser is concerned, DexSafe does have a browser. The only thing is that you need to have a separate button for that. If we collect enough requests like this, then we'll put it into interface. But functionally, it is there. It opens up when you start history of transactions, and there is a link to look at the overview, like in Prawn and others. So when you click on that link, then it opens in its internal browser. But if you want it for frequent use, then we'll see maybe in one of the updates, we'll have a dedicated button as an access to the browser. I think we already have a possibility to add tokens in Solana, yes, and Ton tokens also can be added. That is why I take the contract and enter it, and through the contract you can add tokens. Can I put it into staking for 36 months and after the accrual open another staking for 36 months? Of course, you can open new stakings every day. Is there a possibility to get DexNode in Germany? Yes. It reaches Germany, no problem. If you did it before June 5th, then you will get it anyway. If you did it after 5th of June, then we'll have to come up with an individual solution for you. Individual meaning through your mentor, get in touch with the mentor, and they will arrange it for you, arrange the delivery for you. Okay, next question is less of a question, more like some comments. Okay, when are you going to start delivery on Amazon? We've answered it. How to put in second promo code in DexSafe wallet. What do you mean second promo code? Because you have only one promo code to get the sales price. Oh, okay. Next question is better understandable because the person is two marketing companies. You need to select which promo code to use. There is no way to put in two promo codes because they won't work. It's hard to sit on two chairs at the same time. Okay, if I go to Dubai, can I buy DexNotes right there on site? Yes, it's an ideal solution for us. Delivery to Europe, is it okay? For some countries, it's problem-free. In other countries, there are some problems. Otherwise, it looks quite okay for Europe. Percentage for staking are calculated as annual percentage or from the amount? From the amount, of course, but annual. Whatever the amount you have in staking, you get it for 3, 6, 12 months, and so on. Accrual rewards and withdrawal of reward without the body of staking is these different things. Accrual rewards and withdrawal of rewards without the body of the staking are these different things. To be honest, I don't really understand your question. Yes, the reward is accrued, and the reward, and what you withdraw at the end of the period is the reward you withdraw. I think it's self-evident. I think a person meant something else here. Okay. Maybe, Sergey, if you paraphrase your question. Okay, thank you, guys. I received my DexNode in April in Moscow, Belarus. We connected it based on your video tutorial, rechecked it many times. But it keeps saying that my DexNode is not online. We went to tech support. We didn't send all the... So whatever, we did everything they told us to do. It keeps on shining that it's not online. My son paid 30 euros for the customs clearance and connected, but what do I do with my DexNode? I will try once again. Again, do it through tech support. You need to find an answer through tech support. If something is wrong with the DexNode, then it will be replaced. Some partners are experiencing difficulties with DexSafe on mobile phone. Is there a possibility to install DexSafe on a computer? It would be better for us to have it on computer. We're never thinking about having it on PC, but if there is a need for that, we can look in that direction. But we were mostly thinking that smartphones is what everybody owns. If there are some individual things related to installation it on cell phone, but try to do it through tech support. Can I make my payments for DexNodes not in cryptocurrency, but through fiat? Yes, a bit later. There will be such an option, but a bit later. Will the first 1,000 owners get their DexNodes delivered before the second pool starts? It depends. There are difficulties with delivery, as you can see. If you simply sit and wait at home, then it will drag on for long, although we try to help people with that. If you show some initiative somehow and try to extend your helping hand here, we do extend our helping hand. So then maybe we can find a solution. Talk to your mentor from the marketing company how to get your DexNode faster. DexRate shows 0. What can I do to have 1? There are a billion different options, actually. Again, you should address tech support with that question. By what time should I buy a DexNode to end up among those people who will have blockchain? With blockchain, it will be a different story, guys. I will reveal a little bit of the secret here, how it's going to happen. it's more likely that, conditionally speaking, if we have only, say, 5,000 DEX nodes for that, then we'll think how to make sure that those people who really want that will get them. We'll do the auction, or we'll sell API keys so that people will be able to activate the key, and we'll think about how to integrate it to make sure that first 5,000 DEX nodes will be sold through blockchain, so that those people who really want them will get. So it's still work in progress for the whole marketing strategy, how to do it properly on the market. Igor, you're talking about 3 months interest rate 120%, not 12. For 3 months, it's 3% only, and you're talking 120%. I think it's percentage sign. Maybe it was slip of tongue. 12% for 3 months. Yes, 12% for one period. In our case, it is 3, but it's annual percentage. That's the question. Is it annual percentage or percentage for 3 months? For 3 months, then, yes, that's right. In 3 months, you get 3%. If a person gets it for staking for 3 months, no, I'm a bit confused myself. No. 3 months is 12 months. At the end of 3 months, you'll get your 12% over the amount that you put in there. No, let me verify. Let me see. Annual percentage. Okay, let's do the next question. I will get back with the answer. Okay, and we need to wrap it up already. Okay, moving on. My sister wants to buy 2 DEX notes in Dubai and send them to Russia. Yes, we have answered it before. You can buy everything in the office, no problem. The Commission wants to introduce special control over all the electronic devices at home. Our authorities start to react to that. Okay, let's answer only urgent questions, and then we'll wrap it up. Support simply ignores it. They are not ignoring. It's just that there are many requests that they get. Show us the videos of the instruction on how to put tokens into staking. Yes, we'll prepare the instruction. Yesterday, I wanted to send USDT to DexRate, but I also had USDT back 20. As an XT option, TRC is not on the decentralized exchanges. That's why it does work there. You cannot swap it there. Елена Shafeeva Imalova. We cannot see your request to tech support. Please mention which email you see. Elena is reacting to your questions. I already wrote to the tech support, but so far I haven't received the response. I want to collect my DEX node, but with the self-collection, but that the company will send it to a person within Dubai who will then deliver it to me in Ukraine. Yes, no problem, we can do that. Alexey, I have 2 DEX nodes. Can we unite DEX nodes in the same wallet? Guys, you can move it from one cabinet to another, just like from cabinet to the wallet, but a bit later. Tell us, please, what can we do with Dex Freedom tokens? As far as I know, they don't have tokens with Dex Freedom. And still, specification for 12 months, for 3 months or 1 year. So is it annual 12% or for 3 months? Okay, I will answer this question a bit later, okay? I will have a post on my Telegram channel with the exact answer so that I don't make erroneous answer. We're waiting for your card. Yes, we're testing it already. When can we start withdrawing tokens? Just give us 1 more day to test everything, and then we'll activate it. I'll write about it on my channel right away. Can I withdraw money from in with a physical card? Yes. Virtual card is attached to Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and you can pay with it through terminals. When I pay with internet, can I put in what can I do if I have a nameless card? I think I'm risking, and I decided to buy into it, and I bought a number of DEX notes. Thank you very much. If I put on staking my tokens for 36 months, then the first payment will be acquired by me after the first 12 months. Yes, thank you very much. Now about staking for 12, 24, 36 months. We'll get it after 3 months. I will skip the questions about staking. I will write everything about it later. Okay, guys, hello. I wanted to put in Netcoin into DexSafe, but there are no coins in the wallet. You can add it through the address in smart contract. Why there is no Bitcoin in DexSafe? There's only BXC native format, but it's not Bitcoin. We have Bitcoin, but you will have to download then full blockchain. In connection of the token, you can describe which token you want to integrate there, which power bank should be used to be powerful enough to keep router for a week. You need to calculate the consumption of electricity of DexNet is 6 watts. You should calculate how powerful your power bank should be to feed it for a week. Okay, guys, I need to wrap it up. I'm sorry, maybe I haven't answered all the questions here because there are many, many questions here. We didn't have enough time to answer all your questions. Give us 1, maybe 2 weeks, and then we'll organize yet another AMA sessions, and then we'll work deeper with your questions. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I communicate with you and discuss many recent news and questions. Thank you, everyone. We'll just arrange a second part of our questions. Please keep the questions that haven't been answered yet. We should run already. We need to wrap it up. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay, guys, thank you. All the best to you. Bye-bye.